Hi everyone, welcome to another Marvel Legends review of the Deadliest Foes Beetle from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Collection Ultimate Green Goblin Wave. Bit of a mouthful, that title. I really hope that future waves get shorter titles. But yeah, this review is going to be great because I really am excited to see this. Obviously it's a completely new mould and everything, and I have not seen one out of packaging, so really excited to get into this. But before I do, if you want your chance to win one of these, specifically this one right here, and also one of these, this is the Superior Spider-Man, this is the Amazing Spider-Man from the second movie that's coming out now, then you can go ahead and click the link in the description for more information on my contest giveaway. So if you subscribe, then you will be in with a chance of winning one of these two figures. There will be two winners, so good luck to everyone who enters, and remember, click that link in the description if you want to learn more, and also subscribe so that you're ready for the contest. I'll be doing this giveaway at the end of this month. This month is March, so get subscribing early. And on to the review. So this is indeed Beetle, and on the side of the package here we get the same old artwork, and then there he is, Boomerang, the figure that I really want and I will be getting soon, along with Spider-Girl and Toxin, so that I have all the running change figures. And I also have all of these figures in the wave, so you can click on the links in the description to go and watch those videos, as well as the Ultimate Green Goblin, and there's also the unboxing video where I actually got these in the mail. So let's have a look at this bio up here. Deadliest foes. Unable to defeat Spider-Man alone, the most fiendish villains unite to battle the Wallcrawler. Very cool that all figures in this wave are really awesome. You know, there's no figures in this wave that you could look at and just go, wow, they really are scraping the barrel to find characters here. I would have liked to have seen a different character instead of these, but nonetheless, I am really excited to pick that Boomerang figure up, and really excited to get into this one. So let's open it up and see what we got. As always, you get your Build-A-Figure sheet telling you how to put your figure together, along with the other figures and their respective parts. And then you actually get the limb itself. This time we're getting the left leg of Ultimate Green Goblin, and as you can see, unlike the chest, this does actually have a bit of a difference to the original Hulk mould. Now the actual leg itself is exactly the same, it's just painted darker. As you can see, you've got Hulk's ripped jeans and everything, which looks pretty cool if you ask me, and they're kind of flexible so that you can move the knee and it doesn't get hindered by it. But the new section to this is the foot, so obviously you get this sort of very textured, very veiny sort of skin, and then you also get those claws on the toes there. And I really wish that these claws and nails and whatnot, whatever you want to call them, were painted so that they are that same bone colour, just like this on the head. I really do wish that they were that colour, just to break it up a little bit, you know. And because he doesn't actually have green nails, they are actually that colour. So you know, it's one of those things. It doesn't really matter too much, but you know, it would be extremely nice if they had done that. But I'll get onto that a little more in that Ultimate Green Goblin review, and if you want to see that, the link will be in the description. And now on to the main event. Here is Beetle, and he really does look so cool. A hell of a lot better than what I thought he was going to be. It was a figure that I was like, yeah, it's cool, I'll get it so that I can complete the wave and so that I can get the Build-A-Figure and whatnot. You know, I'm sure I'll like it more when I've got it and everything, and I really do. This figure is a extremely good figure. I would definitely say that if you wanted to miss one in the wave, this would be the one to miss, unless you didn't want two Spider-Man figures and you wanted to just skip on the Superior Spider-Man version or something. But I would 100% still recommend that you buy this figure. It is completely 100%, as far as I can see, newly moulded parts. So let's start out with the accessory with this. You don't get any interchangeable hands or head or anything, because with this, just like the Carnage, you get a removable back piece. So if we just pull that out, you can see instead of just a hole, I have used a hexagon there. and we'll just set him down right there. You can see it doesn't really ruin it too much. I would say it's a little bland, especially the back there. It is a little bland. There's a lot of molded detail, but I'll get to that in a second. But now onto this. So this is what it looks like in the package, because it's packaged this way up, and as you can see, it's got nice red molded plastic here. It's got the same sort of glittery effect to it that the comic version of Iron Patriot has from that Iron Man 3 wave, which is really cool. And then you've got nice silver paint, but then you turn it round, boom! That is what you're greeted with. Now that is what you call vibrant. So you've got these different shades of green here, and you know, when you compare that to that, it really does make him stand out. And I love how it goes over his shoulders as well, so that it covers up some of that bland red. It's a bit of a tight fit, but once you've put it in a few times, it loosens up just a little bit, just enough for it to slide on. And as you can see, I mean, from the back it's obviously the same colour, but it adds loads of detail to him, and that just looks absolutely incredible in my opinion. You can get some amazing flying poses with this guy. So detail with this guy, the head, as you can see, is done extremely well. I really love these spikes, whatever, antenna things that are on his mask there, and the mask itself is just so well done. The yellow paint is done really well. The mould all throughout has got all this really nice line detailing here. We've got yellow up here on some wrist cannons and whatnot. Just really cool. This sort of rib detail carries on the back. You've got all these lumps and bumps, making it look very Beatle-y, very insect-like. Cool feet, and really nice big sort of robotic looking feet. Really epic. And this figure you can use for a lot of custom builds if you've, you know, if you know of people that look like that ish. It's a really good unique thing that you could make your own figure with. And as for articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It kind of doesn't go back as far as you would hope it to because of the size of this head. It kind of goes forward and back a very good amount, but it's very easy to push it off that ball joint. Nothing bad about the figure, but if you take a look at this Carnage, for example, it goes back and just keeps on going. Same with down the front. So with that in mind, it doesn't affect it too much, but it just feels like it should go a little more, and then the head pops off. But you also get your left and right shoulders. Not as much because you got these bumps right here, but it is a ratcheted shoulder. You also go up and down. You've got a swivel at the bicep. Same deal with the arms. This one's a little stiff. Double jointed arms, but because of the size of the bicep and everything, you can't really get too much movement. I'll show you with this one because it's a little bit easier to move. Not as much as your normal figures. And then the wrists go in and out and a full 360. We have an ab crunch here which doesn't go back because you've got that right there, but front is extremely good. So I like how they've got more rotation there. We have the left and right at the waist. Really good front with the legs as well as back, more than we normally get. They come out, not too much. We have a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees, and then the feet have your standard up and down and ankle pivot. He also has peg holes, but you really don't need those peg holes with feet that big. And as for a size comparison, here he is next to Carnage that we just took a look at, and Black Cat. Now he's about the same size at the top of the head to Carnage-ish, just a little tiny bit smaller, and he's also smaller than Black Cat obviously. But with the antenna on his helmet, he's bigger than Black Cat and Carnage, except for the tentacles on Carnage's back. So I think that because it's all new molded parts, the detail and everything is just done so superbly well. We don't normally see that much molded detail on a body mold, especially in 6-inch figures, and especially from Marvel Legends. And it's just so cool that you get that really awesome green shading. All the yellow's done superbly well. At the same time of it being a bit bland, the yellow and the green really make this figure pop, and it just looks so cool with all that shiny silver. It's definitely something that you can pass on, but I would 100% recommend it if you're a collector and you want the Green Goblin, or if you just like getting all the waves. I definitely do not think that you'll be disappointed with this figure. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to see anyone else from this wave, you can go ahead and check them out in the description. Just like the video for the contest, make sure that you subscribed. I'll be giving away those Spider-Man figures at the end of this month. So thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for more Marvel Legends, Transformers, Pepper Cure and more, and I will see you in the next one.